Hey guys, we are in Old Town San Diego. So I am going to be taking myself to lunch, but we are starting here in the plaza. And actually, let me go over here. There is a plaque, so I wanted to share with you what I am seeing here in Old Town today. The celebration for Dia de los Muertos continues until the beginning of November, and this is called Old Town Plaza. Let me pan up. I have my battery pack attached, so here you see the flag, and I can read you some information about the plaza. Laid out as the center of the Pueblo of San Diego, established in 1834. Circa 1820, this area was laid out as the center of the Pueblo of San Diego. And then it was established in 1834 and called La Plaza de las Armas. Okay, so here you see the plaque below. Yay, thank you for the stickers. Thank you. And let's see. The next says 1846, American flag raised over the plaza by Lieutenant Stephen C. Rowan and squadron of U.S. Marines, and the area was renamed Washington Square. 1906 was the 60th anniversary of the flag raising, commemorated by 4,000 people. 1932, the area was listed as a California Historical Landmark. Okay, so let me show you where we are. This is Old Town San Diego, and it is very large and very cool. So this center area is all like a grass area, so people can come and relax here after walking through the park or having lunch, dinner. I think some places might serve breakfast. And here is La Casa de Estudio Museum. That is not open right now, or if it's open, it's got entrance in another area. Over here we have the Cosmopolitan Hotel and Restaurant. I was actually going to eat there, but the restaurant portion is closed, so I did take a tour of the hotel on my own. I will be doing a video about that for the TikTok Go Stay campaign. And so let's see, La Casa de Estudio Museum. I don't know, when I was a kid I always thought this was the Whaley house, but I think this might be where they had what is her name, somebody's marriage, Ramona's marriage place. Okay, sorry, I don't know what is up with this gimbal, it's tripping. So in 1829, large adobe block townhouse was built by Lieutenant Jose Antonio Estudio. In 1884, Helen Hunt Jackson's Ramona was published. That is a book. In 1906, the building was bought by investor John D. Spreckles, you know, the sugar guy. 1908, Spreckles hired Hazelwood Waterman to restore the house, which had fallen into disrepair. 1910, Ramona's marriage place opens to the public and was operated by Tommy Getz. 1932, the building was listed as a California Historical Landmark. 1969, it was restored by the California State Parks. And then in 1970, it was listed as a National Historical Landmark. So that's pretty cool. Welcome, Scooter Dog Finn. I hope you're having a great day. We are in Old Town San Diego. Let me pan the area. I am using my gimbal today. It's charged, but it's acting kind of wonky. La Lila. Welcome. So we're gonna walk down this way, and then I will try to walk and talk and read the chat because I can multitask. So this is really cool because there is a little stagecoach here. Whether it is original, I am not sure, but let's get over here and take a look. Oh, I think those kids are going to climb up there, so we'll skip that part. Here you see the Cosmopolitan Hotel. This was actually a stage stop, I believe, back in the day, so to speak. And there are haunted tours of the area. This is very historic. I was going to eat at the restaurant, but it is closed. So here is a write-up about the Cosmopolitan. Oh yes, exactly. So Yeasty, I tried to go to Little Italy and it was packed. Every single parking space now downtown is paid parking, unless you're like on the outskirts of the more touristy areas. So I did drive around a couple blocks there in yes, are you serious? Oh my gosh, Carmen, give me a follow. I have so in the gas lamp there's so many hotels. If you look on 5th Avenue, 4th Avenue, what is that main street? So it just depends on your price point. Everything downtown, yeah, I wouldn't know for sure about whether they're haunted downtown, but all of the hotels downtown, they're going to have some competitive pricing, but it will also be a little bit on the higher end. So depending on your price point, there is the Omni, there is a really historic hotel. I'm trying to envision what street it's on. It's going to be along Harbor and what is that street? K Street, I think. Hilton Bayfront. Yeah, that's an excellent option. And then right next door, there's also the Hyatt, I believe. It has a higher level bar. I think that's at the Hyatt, like on the 11th or 12th floor, so you can have a great view of the harbor while you're having a little evening cocktail. Especially if you're staying there, you know, you just go up from your room up to the rooftop. Well, I call it the rooftop. It's not open air. So I wanted to eat at the restaurant, but for whatever reason it's closed, and the recording on the phone said there isn't an expectation of when it will reopen. I believe the saloon also is open for patronage, but it is not open right now. As you see, there is an A in the window, so that insinuates that they serve food. Yes, Hyatt. So if you look at right on the when you're a local, you don't even know the names of the streets. Hello, Wahid. It's right near the Marriott Bayside. What did you say? Waterfront, Bayside. It's right next, Bayfront. It's right next to that. And then there's also an Embassy Suites. There is a there's a place right across from the cruise terminal. I think that may also be, no, it's a Marriott, I believe. It's by the brick parking structure, BRIC. So if you were interested in seeing that, so here they have ghost tours, and they start here at the hotel. It is, or excuse me, at the fountain in front of Fiesta De Reyes. It is in conjunction with the Cosmopolitan Hotel. And it says they are offered exclusively by Michael Brown. Do not settle for imitators. Join Michael and take a real ghost tour. So also it's helpful if you do your research so that you can know what is true or not. And let me see. Carmen, I believe, was the one whose father worked at the Cosmopolitan. Excellent. Carmen, do you currently live in San Diego? Oh, pre-COVID. Good morning, Wahid. Yeah, the hotels down there now are all wide open, up and running. There is also the Hard Rock Hotel, and I'm trying to think. I walk down there all the time for Comic-Con. Okay, let's walk. I did not eat yet, so my goal is, I saw a sign for a restaurant that said Cafe de Olla, which is a cinnamon Mexican coffee. So we will be going there. I have to check the vibe and see if it's such that you guys can eat with me. I'm trying to adjust this darn. There we go. So we are walking in Old Town San Diego. Sorry, I'm not doing any co-hosting right now. Just bringing you. They do have the decorations up for, oh my gosh, what am I trying to say? A Dia de los Muertos. I was going to show you this area, but there's a couple there. I think they're trying to have quiet time, deep discussions, next steps in their relationship. So they kind of looked at me weird, so we'll skip that area. Oh, it was the Kumeyaay. What does it say? The Kumeyaay Market. I don't know what their deal is. He's still looking at me. So down here, there are a lot of restaurants, and this gimbal is wonky. Welcome, welcome. Thanks, you guys. If you are new here, I would love for you to help me out with my live journey, gaining followers. If you enjoy travel, I try to bring all the destinations to you. I live in the San Diego area, and I do a lot around San Diego, but I also am drawn to this sign, root beer floats, buy one, get one free. I am solo. I do not need 2 root beer floats, but there are lots of little shops around here. Some of the items are locally made, some are imported, some are made in Mexico and brought up here for your purchasing pleasure. Tamales, $5, card only. That sounds delicious, but I will be taking myself to a elote. So the tamale is typically filled with protein, and that's $5, but the corn is $7. Interesting. So I saw these sticks over here that look like candy apple sticks. That's how I knew they probably have elote. So what is elote? It is roasted corn with mayonnaise or butter and a Mexican seasoning called tajin, which is just a little bit spicy, but also citrusy. So here we have these shops. These shops are in the Fiesta De Reyes Plaza, and this place gets packed. So you can see here they have the stage is decorated for Dia de los Muertos, and there will be performances today. So I'm gonna pass by here, but I'm not gonna talk. Oh, there's the costume guy. That's him on the stage. So he was in the park putting on his costume, and I thought that he maybe worked at one of the restaurants, but no, he is a performer. Okay, I'm gonna hide in this corner for a minute because one time when I was here, the connection, see it's telling me, hide in this corner for a minute because one time when I was here, the connection, see it's telling me unstable connection. And it's flexible, so if you like to participate in the flexible, trying to put it in, see it's telling me unstable connection. And it's flexible, so if you like to participate in the flexible, trying to put it from 3 different people, it's equal to 1 penny. So if you're interested in doing that, you can do that while I walk around the plaza. Okay, so here we have little shops, plenty of places to get souvenirs, and look at the beautiful ofrenda. This is to honor the dearly departed, and so what they usually do is put the favorite items of the dearly departed. So I will get this screen here for you, and then you can see it. If you're interested in doing the flash bowl, it is on the screen. Welcome. Interested in doing the flash bowl, it is on the screen. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for joining me on this journey through Old Town San Diego. And you can see the decorations. They use a lot of marigolds or marigold colored decorations. That is the tradition. Decorations, that is the tradition. Go ahead and tour around the plaza, and then I am going to take myself to lunch. Look at the beautiful Mexican-inspired furniture. To my right is a restaurant. You can see the beautifully colored decor in the restaurant. They have mostly outdoor seating. From what I recall, either there isn't any indoor seating or it is very minimal. So let's cross the plaza here so we can see the other decor. Funny, the uniforms that the staff are wearing, it's the same as it's been for decades. The little bit of change in the color. I used to babysit for a lady that was a server. Excuse me. She was a server at one of the restaurants, and she wore the same outfit, and that was in the 80s, early 90s. Let me get back here so I can pan up and you can see the costumes. So this is the decor you can see is celebrating the dearly departed for Dia de los Muertos. If you are new here and you enjoy travel, please do give me a follow. Tap the screen, send a heart me, send a WhatsApp for the flash goal. All right, let's go out to the main park. This area is Fiesta De Reyes. Lots of culture in this area. A beautiful fountain And here are some more costumes or more decor celebrating the Day of the Dead. Let me go around these people. They're taking a photo. So let's see. Beautiful decor. And the decorated things that look like skeleton heads, those are typically called sugar skulls. They used to be made out of sugar. Here is the information center. So if you come here to Old Town, you can get information from the information center. All right, let's walk up this way. We are going to go to, I don't even know the name of the restaurant. I saw a sign that said Cafe de Olla, and I love Cafe de Olla, so off we go. Let's see, McCoy House Museum open today. I don't even know what that is. I don't think I've even seen that before. Where is it? Is it in this opening? Oh yeah, let's check this out. McCoy House Museum. So sometimes these buildings are here for a while. Some days they're not open, some days they are open. I think this is it. No, that's the back side of the visitor center. That's weird. Maybe it's that building over there. Let's walk. I'm wearing my walking shoes. Ah yes, now I see the sign. McCoy House Museum. Let's go see. I really don't think I've ever been in this building. Public welcome, free museum. So I joke that I do love the F word, but my other favorite F word is free. Free. So if you come, oh yay, awesome. My husband is Mexican, and I do not set up the ofrenda, but my daughter did when she lived with us. So we are going to see if we can tour this free museum. If you are in San Diego, this is kind of off the beaten path. So here's my motto. The answer is no until you ask. If you never ask, it's always going to be no. If you ask and it's no, that's fine too. You respect the answer. But sometimes you ask and the answer is yes. So let's see what's up. Okay, hold on. I'm going to put you guys down for a minute. If the answer is no, then I will not tour the inside. But let's take a look at the outside. And this is the McCoy House Museum. It says free public welcome. So let's take a walk around the grounds here. And I suppose we will hear about what the McCoy House is. Who are the McCoys and what part did they play in the history of San Diego? So let's go check it out and see if they allow filming. Now, I have talked before about the trolley. That is one of the trolley hubs, that area. So if you are interested in commuting around San Diego, you can use the bus and the trolley. That is called MTS trolley. So if you were interested in researching that, you can check that online. You can also buy a digital card that will hold your tickets. So when you are going around San Diego, you can use the public transit, and at that train station, or at that station, you're going to see the train go by, the trolley, etc., etc., and it is a hub for the buses. So if you are the type that likes to go ahead and research and take public transit, you can figure all that out at the transit station right here, or also transportation information online. Okay, let's check this out. Hi there. How are you?
I think I'm okay.
You think you're okay?
Yeah, but I've been wrong before.
Is it okay to take a video?
Any picture you like, anywhere in the park.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
It's going to be made, as long as it's going to have commercial use, for which you need a permit. No, everything's okay.
Okay, thank you so much. And commercial use would be if I'm reposting it, correct?
No, it's what commercial use would be. You're going to use it in a commercial, or you're going to sell it as part of a documentary.
No, I'm not yet. If I get famous, I'll come back and get permission. Thank you so much, sir.
I'm going to wait for this gentleman to come in, then I'll tell you which one.
Oh, yeah. Excellent, thank you. So you're the docent that will provide the information? Okay, thank you. Okay, so he said we are, he's going to tell us all the information.
I can't have the drinks in here.
Oh, we'll set it down.
Have a nice seat and finish them up. This house is a replica, a reconstruction of one that was first built on this site in 1869. At that time, it was a wedding present from our 48-year-old sheriff to his 26-year-old wife. There are no wooden buildings that have survived the termites. Because it never freezes, you never go off the termites. The original building was demolished right down to the ground right after World War I. This building was built by the state park in the year 2000 as a museum. And each room from here on represents a different era or period in San Diego history. And now you know what you want. And you, I don't mean to talk to you.
A special guest.
What grade are you in? Okay, you know what's going to happen? As soon as you go back to school, you can ask me right about what you did. So I'm going to think about it right now. You're thinking, what am I going to write about? I'm going to give you a good start. You say, we met for the very first time in California.
Okay, there are some other people that are getting a rundown of the museum. So this is interesting. The women's restroom is on the second floor. The multi-purpose room is on the second floor, but authorized personnel only go on the second floor. So, but luckily there is a unisex restroom here. Okay, once the docent is finished having a conversation with that boy, then we will proceed through the museum. Let's get a capture of the plaque here. Ooh-wee. Yay, thank you for the follow, Corgi Mom. Thank you. Okay, there's somebody trying to come in here. No, Wahid. Okay. Alright. Okay, so here is the plaque about the museum. Oh, you're so sweet. We will go through this museum as soon as the other family has moved on. I don't want to crowd people or have children in the video. Okay. We're back.
Oh, no. He's the original.
I've lived here, well, majority of my life, and I've never been here to this building. Wow. Okay, so he said that each room in the museum represents a different era. So it is labeled, and we will see that. So here is the Spanish era. And this is actually connected. See, you see the mission influence here, and these bells. Kumeyaay Revolt. The Kumeyaay are the native people of the area. Welcome, welcome. We are inside the McCoy House Museum. Look at the beautiful painting around the door frame. And then this is interactive, so if you visit here, you would be able to read the history. The Estonia, Gaspar de Portola,
so that they could have
the authentic creaky
animals come to that area, like it attracted.
creaky hinges. See how the battery is doing pretty good. And then above we have a map. It won't really go up because I have the battery connected. Oh my gosh, okay. Sorry, my gimbal. Actually, I keep saying it's my gimbal, but it's not. It's me messing up while using the gimbal. And then I have the battery connected, so there we go. Okay. And here we have the Kumeyaay Indians at their camp when they first started here. FYP, yay, thank you, thank you. Keep on tapping the live. This is a representation of the native people that were here at the Old Town site. These are the Kumeyaay people. I looked over my shoulder and saw the painting and thought it was a person. It's a painting of a person. So this is about the Kumeyaay and the native people. This is Mission as a workshop. That is really cool. So the mission is located at another area. It is the Mission San Diego de Alcala. Welcome, Big Bill. Welcome, welcome.
Hi there.
Excuse me. Thank you. Wow, this is pretty cool. They have a lot in here.
So basically show it.
Oh, they have like a depiction of a grape arbor.
And show how cows.
Pineapples, anybody? Pineapples. plates, how they would ship the plates. So this is a depiction of floating markets. Boston traders, the hide houses, floating markets, fond of everything new. The richer the goods and finer, the more readily they sell, much as figured muslin shawls, calicos, dresses in good patterns. So these would have been things of the time. And then leather money. Leather money, that is interesting. Tap, 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 guys. Tap, tap, tap. Share out the life. Ooh, I wonder, well, it says it's still green, so we're good. U.S.-Mexican War. Interrupted lives. Look at how this is laid out. That's pretty cool. So you can go through the museum and go at your own pace. The grog shop. Got to have a grog shop. What is the most sought after thing? The grog shop. Got to have your grog. And I think we're coming to the back. So here is the grog shop. We see here the grog shop. Thank you for visiting. And here we see some museum pieces that were excavated at the site. All right, so we will be going out into the plaza and walking the rest of Old Town and going to lunch. By the time I get there, I feel like it's going to be dinner. All right, let's go. And then, as you can see, there is handicap accessible ramp right over here. We will go down these stairs. Right, and then we will walk back to the main plaza and continue our tour of Old Town San Diego. Ooh-wee. Now my menu choices will be justified after all this walking. And practically near starvation. Okay, so we will go out to this footpath that will lead us back into the main area of the park. That was the McCoy House Museum. That is a free museum. It is a replica of the original building. This replica was built in 2000, and the reason why there was a need for a replica, because in this region there are always termites. So we do not get freezing weather to kill the termites. So they just keep chewing away at the wood unless there is a pest control service. All right, so here we go through the main plaza. Okay, trying to adjust so you guys can see where we're going. There's so much to see. You could spend the whole day here, depending on your interest level, going in and out of the different museums. Okay, that lady was carrying a sign. She works for the park department, and it said something about filming and photography notice. So, good thing I didn't read that. Just keep walking. Free, 3 p.m. Free hidden history talk. We will not be doing that. There is a cigar shop here, candy shop, threads of the past, homemade fudge. So if you are in Old Town, you can check out all these shops. Hoo-wee. Ladies and gentlemen, I will probably be taking a nap when I get home. I'm gonna have a full belly. I'm gonna be happy with my Cafe de Olla. We are in Old Town San Diego. Good afternoon. Steal yo snacks. Thank you for the heart me while I catch my breath. Let me scroll back, see if there's any questions. Yeah, WD-40, no kidding. Was that historically accurate? It kind of adds to the allure, right? When you're in a museum and you open the little door and it has kind of a creakety noise. Whew, my hips need WD-40. Okay, so this shop, El Centro Artesano, a lot of these pieces come from Mexico. Do you need a Francis of Assisi statue for your yard? Little cacti? Those cactuses are pretty cool. All right, here we go. To the restaurante. Yes, do you know what you want? Yes, Cafe de Olla. And whatever else will come later. So you see the sign over the road, historic Old Town San Diego, and there is a little alcove off from the main path back here, other shops and stuff that you can visit. So here we have the information for the festivities. Most of this stuff is just there, happening all day. So as you saw, the stage was setting up for a show. Here's a map of the area if you wanted to find something specific. No, steal your snacks. That's when I pretend I'm deaf and I keep walking. And if they start using sign language with me, then I could tell them to slow down, or I'll just clock it. Whatever it is that they do, clock it. Okay, let me get up here to the crosswalk. And here we have the Catholic Church. This is the Immaculate Conception. This is an active church. People come here for Mass. I believe they do also have weddings here. So what is really nice when you're walking down the street and people just walk right at you? Like, am I a ghost? Do I look transparent? I don't care where you go. It's pretty common knowledge. Move to the side. Because I will walk right into you.
I don't know if that counts.
Okay, where did I park? I'm not going to my car, but I'm trying to see where I saw the Cafe de Olla sign. I think it's the next corner. Let me see. So this is cool. I like this Aztec calendar. And again, there goes my freaking gimbal. I think it's on tracking. Let me change the mode. Okay, maybe that's better. There's probably 25 or 30 Mexican restaurants down here. Pretty much every one is as good as the last. Yeah, I think it's the next corner that is. Come on, gimbal. There. Sheesh. Okay. Here we are passing the Whaley House, America's most haunted house. I did take a tour. I believe it was last year. We did not have any type of paranormal experience. So this is, yes, this is the Whaley House, world famous haunted Whaley House. So let's take a moment here and take a look. This is the Whaley House. Actually, for the tour, I thought it was very reasonably priced. I think I just heard her say it's $16. So they have, if I recall, they have their own courtroom in there. So it was basically, what do they say? Judge, something judge and executioner. So this is really cool. Let me show you this area as well. Oh, there's a big ofrenda. Let's go in there. And then we're almost to the restaurant. Oh my gosh. Somebody's food smells amazing. Oh my gosh, it smells like fresh tortillas. So here is a big ofrenda with a giant statue. There we go. Yeah. Tell me if you see some orbs while we're lingering around here. Welcome Israel, welcome Cindy. So we are in Old Town San Diego. We are checking out this ofrenda. Oh, it says active performance area. Keep steps clear after 5 p.m. So you see they have the photos of the dearly departed. Most likely those are the photos of members of the Whaley House or their loved ones. I believe when we took the tour, they were telling us pretty much that the Whaley children all passed away at a young age. So, oh, here is a judge, jury, and executioners. That's what I was trying to think of. Oh, well, that's lovely. I'll let you read this on your own. Yeah, life was hard back then. Life was hard back then. Welcome, Cindy. Welcome, welcome. We are in Old Town San Diego. I was going to eat at the Cosmopolitan because I thought that would be a great experience to share with my viewers. However, the restaurant is closed. Okay, so let's take a gander from this vantage point. I am at the Whaley House. Between the Whaley House and the Whaley House Museum shop. If you are visiting here, you would go to the museum shop to buy your tickets, or if you buy them in advance, you go check in at the museum shop. So from here, we see Cafe Coyote. We see, and that's that whole block right there. There's one building, there's a plaza, there's dining on the outside, and then there's another building. Over here is Old Town Mexican Cafe, and that continues on to the building directly across from us. And then there is shopping, and the Old Town Saloon is very popular. And then Five and Dime General Store, gift shop. They have they have everything. And then they also have a lot of Mexican inspired. So like you could go to TJ and get some souvenirs, or if you wanted just that, not flavor, but you know what I mean, like that style, they have it there at that other shop that we passed. Okay. And we are coming up to the shop. Oh, look at that. Save water. Drink tequila. I can live by that. We are coming up to the place that said Cafe de Olla, I think. Or did they switch out the sign? Oh, Chihuahua. Okay, this is Cold Stone. So this is not going to be the place. I think it was that other restaurant, which is fine. And they probably switched out the sign because they switched from breakfast to lunch, which is fine.
You bought it in Mexico?
So we will go back to that place and we will be eating over there. So this is cute. Mi casa es mi casa. That's funny. So usually it's my house is your house, but this is my house is my house. So this is a cool souvenir. These tiles, that would be cool. You can bring those home with you as a cool souvenir, your visit to San Diego and Old Town. Oh look, she's gonna take a selfie. Try it with the, do you have a timer? Try it with the timer.
Here, I'll take it. Just give me the phone. I'll take it.
I do have a timer.
I admire your spirit. Go for it. Oh sure, after she climbs up there, he probably told her he's not taking her picture. So she said, fuck it, I'll take my own. And then I show up and then he's like, I'll take it, I'll take it. Hi, people. Okay. Do we have any questions? Yes, Miguel's the cheese sauce. That is freaking dangerous. The cheese sauce and the chips. Okay, we are gonna eat at Mama Antonia's Mexican restaurant. I think they switched out the sign because it is not breakfast time anymore. But why is coffee only for breakfast? It is not. I will eat it or drink it every day, all day. Okay, let's see what we have here. Taco Tuesday and Thursday, happy hour, enchiladas, vegetarian. Okay, not too bad. $16 to $20. 22 for enchiladas mole poblano. All right, let's go in. How are we doing? Yes. Yes, that's smart. Okay. Let's see. I think this is where I go in. I wasn't paying attention. Hi, just one, please. Okay, I think I'll sit over here. Thank you. Look at that. Private seating. Okay, guys. Watch out the window and then I'll get you situated. Yes, thank you. Do you guys have the Cafe de Olla?
Cafe de Olla, yes.
Yes, please. Can I have that and a glass of water? Okay, thank you.
Do you like cheap salsa?
Oh, yes, please. Thank you. this is the place. This is the place. Let me get my battery out. And then we're ready. Okay, friends. Yes, please. Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you. Somebody must have had their dog up here because there's a lot of dog here. It's kind of open air, so it's really cool. Ooh-wee. All right. So we got our chips and salsa. Here is the salsa, so you want to approach with caution. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Let me know if you want it hotter, okay?
Okay, can I get some creamer, like little half and half?
Yeah.
Thank you. And here is the Cafe de Olla. Oh my gosh, that is so good. You know what? I probably won't put the creamer, but that is Mexican cinnamon coffee. Thank you. Yes, perfect. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm going to take you off the gimbal so I can show you. Whoa, hold on, guys. Hold on. I meant to just unclip it, but you went flying. Okay, so here is the salsa, Cafe de Olla, and you can see the cinnamony goodness. She must have reheated it, and she said, let me know if you like it hotter, but it is perfect for sipping. Okay, so here we have cocktails, mixed drinks. We're gonna skip that. We are going to go look at Mama Antonia's. Traditional cuisine, authentic experience, freshly made corn flour and flavored tortillas. So let's see what we're gonna order. Oh, my bad. I thought the chips and salsa was complimentary. It's $2.50. That's fine. They have TJ Street tacos, chicken wings, cheese quesadilla. Here is the breakfast menu. We are in Old Town, San Diego, and we are at Mama, what did I tell you the name is? Mama Antonia's. Mama Antonia's. Carne asada fries. So they have traditional, but then they also have some Americanized stuff like carne asada fries, loco chile fries, chile cheese fries, sampler platter, ceviche. Oh my gosh, I love ceviche. What is that? Enchiladas. We might end up with this enchilada plate. Each of the enchilada plates is served with rice and beans. So, for example, enchilada 3 chiles is $22, but that includes rice and beans. You're definitely going to get full from that. Soup, salad, oh, ensalada de la casa, that sounds good. Caesar salad, chicken soup, caldo de res, which is basically beef soup, albóndigas, pozole, oh my gosh, look at that. Oh my gosh, I make pozole at home and it's so freaking good. Welcome, welcome, Camille, welcome. We are having lunch, and happy Halloween, Jessie. And I ordered some Cafe de Olla. It is a little bit room temperature, but it's past breakfast time, so I suspect they just whipped up 1 cup for me, which is fine. Here we have some specialties, flautas, tan pequeña, carnitas plate, carne asada, 3 amigos fajitas, chicken fajitas, molcajete, I do not know what that is. grilled chicken, shrimp steak, and Mexican chorizo, served in a heated stone bowl with spring onions, nopales, chile güeros, vanilla cheese topped with green ranchero sauce. Yum! Flautas, camarones, enchiladas, which is shrimp, taco plates, burritos. Feels like you're south of the border, doesn't it? And then they have a kids menu. And here they have Ecuadorian plates. Hey, check that out. Hornado, menestra, guatita, lomita saltado, seco de pollo, camarones al ajillo, sauteed shrimp with white rice and sweet plantains. That sounds good. Churrasco, steak, eggs, white rice. And then sandwiches, burgers, and kids menu. A can of soda, $4.29. A fountain drink, $4.29. How does that add up? Then they have dessert, churros, Mexican sweetbread, flan, rice pudding, cheesecake, croissant, fried ice cream sundae. So fried ice cream, you see it's like covered in sweet cornflakes and fried, and then it's served with chocolate sauce on top in this little bowl. I don't remember if the bowls are edible or not, but it's delicious. All right, let me put you back on the gimbal. See what we got going on here. It's like putting a kid in the playpen. Hold on. Let's see what happens here. Okay. What are we at for power? 49. Okay. Let me point you down to the chips and salsa, and then I'll get you some ASMR chips and salsa crunching. Well, I have to try it out first to see if it's spicy. Okay, what did I tell you I'm having? Beef, red sauce, cheese, chicken, creamy tomatillo. I'm gonna have the enchiladas, suizas, right here. Shredded chicken in a green creamy tomatillo sauce, served with onions, cilantro, and melted jack cheese. All right, here we go. Let's try the salsa. My husband is Mexican, so he's laughs at me if I ask if the salsa is spicy. So to try it out, what you can do is you just kind of dip. So see how there's hardly anything on it? You'll know pretty quickly if it's too spicy. But this is very mild. It's got a little kick. You can see it has red chilies. See that red chili flake? So if it was styled more like a pico de gallo, then it's chunky tomatoes, onions, and it is not spicy at all. It's just flavorful, like with garlic and stuff. But this is more of a blended kind of salsa. Okay, what is happening with my cord here? I'm trying to straighten this out. It's all twisted. I have a 20-foot cord to connect my battery pack. Okay, do you guys have any questions? Questions? Lunch in Old Town. Oops, wrong.
Would you like anything to order?
Yes, please. I'm gonna have the enchilada suizas. Yes.
Anything else for you?
No. Is the green creamy tomatillo sauce, is it mild?
The salsa?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm putting so small. I haven't tried them yet.
Okay.
But, yeah.
Maybe put it on the side just in case, and then I can add in.
So salsa?
Yes,
Yeah,
please.
yeah.
Perfect. And a glass of water, please. The coffee is delicious. I didn't even use the creamer. I wasn't sure, but it's so good. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, you guys, that Cafe de Olla is so freaking good. I wish I had a utensil so I could like stir it up. Okay, let me plug you back in. See, I have this gigantic battery pack. That's gonna last us all day. Trying to think, oh, I was gonna go to the tide pools this morning, but I wanted to go to the port and see the ships. So I did that instead. So let's just make space. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you. And I'm gonna start macking on these chips for sure. Oh, I can use my straw because the coffee isn't hot. Now I have my backpack with all my camera equipment, so I have it on the floor between my feet, so that way nobody could take off. All right, the comments are being filtered, so be careful what you're asking or what you're saying. Welcome, Tati Verse. Welcome, welcome, guys. We are in Old Town San Diego at Mama Antonia's, and we are, I don't know if you're still here, Jesse, but I'm not sure what's up with why are you saying Titanic. Hey, hello, hello, Tati. How are you doing? So we are at Mama Antonia's. I was touring around my city of San Diego, beautiful San Diego. So we have Cafe de Olla here, which is very delicious. I saw a sign when I was walking in. They must have switched out the sign because I went to the Cosmopolitan Hotel. I wanted to get some footage there because I'm going to do a review. And then when I was walking back to find the Cafe de Olla, I couldn't find it because I think they switched out the sign, which is fine because they had it up for breakfast. So then when I got here, I just asked for the Cafe de Olla, and yes, they still serve it. I think she just heated it up for me, so that's why it's not like super hot, but it tastes delicious either way. So here we have the chips and salsa. The salsa is very mild, but if somebody is not used to spice at all, they would want to be careful. Retro Unicorn, welcome, welcome. I like that screen name. Oh, check it out. I already follow you. Awesome. Thai 90? Pardon my chewing. We're enjoying some chips and salsa. So I picked a seat way off by myself. I love it. I love it. That's awesome. So this is the same profile, but you're just using, or you changed the name on that profile. So you still have your followers and everything. Oh, 6,854. Nice. Guys, I'm trying to get to 10,000 by the end of the year. Okay, awesome. No, that's really smart. So sometimes it's interesting that people, what their screen names are, doesn't really relate to what they do. But then when I have guests come in here, I'm like, okay, user 274, what does that even mean? So I like when they have a name that makes sense, or that I can pronounce, like Robin Hall. Welcome, welcome. Oh yeah. I feel like politics isn't really a great streaming subject, only because it really brings a lot of negativity. I mean, if you're trying to, what do they call it, be an activist? Sure. But I try to do streaming that brings me joy. Right, exactly. So I think it's important when you're having discussions, educating yourself, to see people's faces and kind of vet out people that aren't really interested in learning and looking at things with an open mind, because everybody has an opinion, right? But what's important is respecting other people's opinions and having a meaningful discussion. But I think sometimes people just go from 0 to 60 with nothing in between, and sometimes for no reason. So that's why for me, yeah, I'm just doing travel. And if I get to the point when a meal like this is tax deductible because it's business related, hey, that's what I'm talking about. Funny, I see some new recruits wandering around. So I've lived in San Diego pretty much my whole life. You could tell when boot camp's over because the guys are walking around with fresh haircuts, brand new clothes, all the swag, like the high-priced sunglasses. Hey, thank you for the gift. Thank you. Thank you, guys. So I am trying to gain more and more followers. If you're interested in travel and seeing destinations to help you plan your trip, or so that you can see many more destinations virtually, then I would love for you to give me a follow. Oh, my food's coming. Yes. Yes, thank you. Perfect. Awesome. Oh, that looks delicious. Thank you so much. All right, it is here. Let me take you off the gimbal so I can show you. I asked for the salsa on the side because you just never know if it's going to be too spicy. So hold on, I'm going to take you off the gimbal. So this magnet is super strong. There's a bracket that connects to my phone, and that is what, hey Connie, how's it going? We are at Mama Antonia's Mexican restaurant in Old Town San Diego. So I have enchilada suizas, S-U-I-Z-A-S, and that comes with rice and beans, and it has cotija cheese on top. This is probably crema, and crema is like a Mexican sour cream, and this is cilantro, shredded cheese, lettuce, Mexican rice, beans, salsa, chips, Cafe de Olla, which is Mexican cinnamon coffee. It has other spices too, but I don't know what. So I will put you back on the gimbal. Whoa. Sorry guys, hold on. I have to reset it. It like is a smart gimbal, so it tries to guess what I'm doing. And sometimes it has a mind of its own. So I picked a corner seat. It's all like blocked off from everybody else. And then the table next to me has a very bright sun, so nobody's gonna sit there. Okay, do you guys have any questions, comments? We are in Old Town San Diego at Mama Antonia's. All right, sounds good, Tati. Thanks for coming in. Fun fact, I was born in Chicago. Well, I was born at the Navy base, I presume. My parents were both in the Navy, and I was born over there. I think on my birth certificate it says Waukegan. So I will cut the enchiladas, and they are shredded chicken, and then I will test out the salsa. I think I have a spoon. We'll see. Okay, let's see what this looks like. Look at that. Yum, look at the cheese stretch. Yum. Alright, so what I'm going to do is take the salsa and then I just dip so I can taste if it's too spicy. Not spicy at all. It is creamy tomatillo. So tomatillos are little green tomatoes. But I don't like to assume, since this is a Mexican restaurant, it isn't a tourist destination, so it typically would have milder salsas, but I don't like to assume. So if you're not sure, ask for the sauce and stuff on the side. I have to move the gimbal. I can't eat because I'm left-handed. And I'm bumping the gimbal. Salsa, salsa. Okay, cool. It is charging while I have it connected to the battery, so we're good. Here we go, Mama Antonia's. San Diego. Welcome, Jay Savage. We are in Old Town San Diego at Mama Antonia's. This is weird, this napkin says Americas, Europe, Middle East, Africa, Asia, Australia. That must be the napkin vending company. Interesting. Okay, so the salsa is not spicy, so I am dipping my chicken in there, or my enchiladas. It's got like a citrusy kind of like bite to it. Not spicy, but just a little bit of sour like lime. Let me see if I could change the gimbal around and maybe you guys could see. There we go. Okay. And then it's back in my way again for eating. Yum! I am double dipping because I'm the only one eating this meal. So on the topping there's chopped onions and cilantro, crema, and cotija cheese. I think it's cotija cheese. It's that kind of crumbly Mexican cheese. I still have to taste the rice and the beans. Honestly, the rice looks like it's from a package, but I'm not complaining. We can use a chip to scoop the rice onto the fork. See that? See that Mexican rice? Scoop it up on the chip. Coffee is so good. It's Cafe de Olla. So good. Alright, I cannot see the phone, so let me check if you guys have any questions. We are in Old Town San Diego. And I see you, Annie Thomas. So Capitan, Alabama. Alabama. Chips and salsa. So this place is called Mama Antonia's. The restaurants around here that get more exposure are Old Town Mexican Cafe and Cafe Coyote. To me, this is just as good. Equivalent servings and equivalent price. But I do think across the street, Cafe Coyote and Old Town Mexican Cafe are priced a little bit higher. Welcome guys, we are in Old Town San Diego and I'm having a shredded chicken enchiladas with Mexican rice and beans. And this is creamy tomatillo sauce, salsa. I call it sauce and it's salsa. Welcome, welcome. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. So I will probably end the live shortly and then I'm going to work on my content while I am sitting here enjoying my lunch. So you guys have a great day. I will check back in with you in a bit. Thank you so much guys. Have a great day.